Well, hey everybody, Jim Hall, another show you ought to know, along with my little buddy Caden, getting ready to turn a year old. And we're out here at one of the best little farmers markets anywhere here in the Victor Valley. We're at Victor Valley Community College, where they hold this farmers market every Thursday in the morning. People line up here early in the morning, sometimes as early as 6 a.m. We're going to talk with some of the vendors right here at the farmers market at Victor Valley College. Now, you're going to find some of the goodies like this stuff out here: fruits, vegetables, tomatoes, watermelons, even fresh baked bread, honey. Yes, I'm talking about jars and jars and jars of honey. And then we're going to have some of the market items too, people selling out here at the farmers market, Victor Valley College, here in Victorville. Stay with us, everybody, simply because, like with every show, great stuff on here, right, Caden? And because you ought to know. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Jim Hall, you ought to know. And there you see seedless grapes, just one of the items here. We're at the farmers market at Victor Valley College in Hesperia and Victorville. Well, we're actually right on the border. It's Bear Valley Road. If you don't know where it is, we're at Victor Valley Community College, Bear Valley Road in Victorville, and it's right on the border of Victorville and Hesperia. Now take a look back here. We've got one of the things we've got here: sweet, juicy oranges, 10-pound bags, $4, 2 bags for $7. And these are just some of the items that you have out here when you come to the farmers market. Now, you guys have been out here working the farmers market. How long have you been doing this out here?
We've been doing this one for about 12 years.
12 years. And how the market's been here that long?
As long as it's been here, we've been here.
So you came out when it started?
Yeah, my uncle and my family has.
So where are you guys from? Where are you off?
San Joaquin Valley. San Joaquin, Pixley.
You make that trip every week to come do this?
Yes, sir.
All this fruit, the vegetables, everything all comes from the San Joaquin Valley, right there where they grow it.
Yes, sir.
All right, so that's one of the things here. Take a look, though, Joe. We've got Joe's out here with me today. We're working along, and we've got right here adjacent to where I am a couple stands set up. You saw the produce there. Over here we've got snow cones, people getting those already. And as we're doing this show, it's mid-morning, somewhere around a little after 10 a.m. or so as we're doing this particular show. Here's the hot dog cart down here, and then we even got the Maui Wowie, where you can get the Hawaiian ices and what have you. So they're all here. Even, I'm going to walk down this way just a little bit. Here's some of the peaches, different ones that he was talking about coming out of the San Joaquin Valley. Here's white peaches, yellow peaches. We've got the nectarines, all of it here. And then it's not just about the farmers market, because you're going to see the farmer side of it, guys like them coming from the San Joaquin Valley. We got people that come from the mountain areas that do the honey, some of the other things that are harvested and brought in. The people that come down from other areas and come into the farmers market, they actually come and sell some of their items. Look right over here, Joe, to the right. There is a whole section set up where they come in and sell things they've made. There's picnic tables back there, woodworking, and all these other items. And these are the things you'd normally see at your normal swap meet and that sort of thing, but it's become a common place here at the farmers market. Here's one of the booths here. This has nothing to do with farmers market. Take a look in here. What are you guys doing out here?
Giving nutrition information. We're from San Bernardino Public Health.
Even San Bernardino County and the Public Health Department is out here, but you thought this is a good opportunity for you guys. They're doing the farmers market,
Yes.
So you're getting out nutritional information. What do I need to know?
To consume more fruits and vegetables and be active to reduce the chronic diseases. There's a lot going on right now. So we have a cookbook, a real healthy cooking book. You could use ideas to consume more fruits and vegetables in this farmer market.
All right. Now you're giving these out, or you are selling these? What are you doing?
It's free information. Everything is free. We don't sell anything.
Okay. Now it says right here, healthy Latino recipes, and that's what this one features.
Yes.
So what kind of recipes do I have in there? And look at that dish there on the front. What is that right on front? What is this? Look at here.
It's a steak with fruits around it. So if you take a look, it has like a lot of fruits and like the portion sizes to eat of the protein of the meat.
Okay. What is your name?
My name is Maria Napoles, and I work for Healthy California to give this information.
Now, how long have you guys been coming to farmers market to do this sort of thing?
Well, I think I've been working 3 years for the campaign, but it's been more longer. Before it used to be 5 a day.
All right, so you're giving out the information. Let's take a look inside here. You've got all types of different things: lunch, dinners, breakfasts. It's all broken down, and then you've got things like here, papaya boats. Okay. All the different types of fruits. Look here, simmered beans with roasted bell peppers. Now you're informing people how to cook healthier and how to buy while they're out here then.
Yes, and also be active. Have a physical activity daily.
Okay. So you're going to give these out. We're going to take one with us so we can peruse this information, okay? So I'll be back to get that. All right? We're here at Victor Valley Community College. You can see the farmers market back here. People all over the place here. And this is where they come. In fact, there's going to be a couple bags coming toward me right here, Joe, right off to the right. Take a look. There goes some bags, fruits, vegetables, all the different things picked up. And people will stock up, take it home, and like she says, cook healthy. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be back with more from the farmers market, simply because you ought to know. Welcome back, everybody. Jim Hall, you ought to know. Caden, you got your hat on. You're staying cool. And we're here at the Farmers Market. Victor Valley College is where we are. And Caden's going to go shopping here. And let's give you over here to Mother Mom. And Mary's got him. And off she goes. And I've got Dave here. Dave, how are you? Good to see you.
Good.
Now, Dave, you come from what area?
I'm from Phelan.
Okay. And you have one of the things that really interests me out here. I see beeswax down here behind the sign. I'm kind of holding this. I see whipped honey, but then I see honey of all different types. I see dark honey, light honey. Tell me about honey.
Well, honey is beneficial to you health-wise when you get the raw or natural honey, which I have. I run bees locally, so you have honey from the area.
So when you talk about this kind of honey, being up here in the high desert area, even in the mountains there where you are, Champaign, climate of Phelan, and what have you, the foothills of the San Gabriel Mountains and so forth, are you talking about sage honey from the desert type stuff? Are you getting agriculture like orange pollinated and gathered type honey? What are you getting here?
Well, I do have orange honey. I have put bees in Bakersfield for that because that makes the best orange honey. And then I have alfalfa honey from the desert. And then wildflower from the mountains and foothills.
All right. Now, I always get, my son says pick up the one that has the comb in it. And yours, I'm looking for comb. None of yours has the comb that you have out here today. But do you do all the process? Do you cut and cap I know a little bit about it. I watched my dad cut the where the bees would actually do in the comb and drain it and then spin it and do all that sort of thing. Do you do all that process?
I do every bit of it. I raise the bees, I rub the honey, I extract the honey, and I put it in the bottles.
All right, so we've got over here some dark honey. What does that represent then?
This is wildflower. I call it wildflower because there's no definite plant that was in bloom, so it's a variety of sage and buckwheat and various other things blooming at the same time.
And then we move right along. You've even got whipped honey here. What'd you do to that? Other than, is that all it is? You just whipped it?
Correct. It's just a fluffed up honey, and it makes it a little easier to spread, and it doesn't drip as bad. And just kind of a little treat.
And then look over here. It gets a lot lighter.
Yeah.
You can look right through that.
The different flowers the bees go to determine the color and the taste of the honey, and orange honey is a light colored honey.
Now, honey can be used as a substitute for sugars a lot of that time, right?
Correct. You have to have the special recipe because it takes less than normal sugar because it's moist, so you have to use a little bit less.
Now, the people that have honey, you may get a jar like this and it starts to solidify. What can I do to bring that back? Because honey never goes bad. Is that correct?
Honey never goes bad. It will granulate eventually. Some honey's faster than others, but heat is what re-liquefies it.
So put it in a saucepan or a little water in that, and you can bring it back up and liquefy it again. But the key thing is honey never goes bad.
Right, it never goes bad. You can overheat it and kill enzymes and the yeast and stuff in it, so you have to be careful about temperature. But you can leave a lot of it just sitting in the windowsill and let the sun do the job. And some of it's a little tougher, so you have to put it in some hot water.
All right, well, we're here at the farmer's market. Dave, thanks for talking to us about bees. Good luck to you on the honey situation.
Okay.
All right, we're going to move on. Let's go right down here. Take a look. Here's some of the things at the farmer's market. Look here, fresh eggs you can get out here. And these are the fresh brown eggs. Fresh brown eggs.
Brown eggs from brown chickens.
Brown chickens. Where are you from?
We're west of Boston, Hickley.
Okay, out in Hinckley.
Yes.
I saw that on television. Aaron Brockovich was out
Oh yeah, they make he made the place famous. Everybody knows Hickley.
Everybody knows
Everybody
Hinckley.
knew about it.
That's right. What do we got here?
It's a
This
seedless watermelon.
seedless. How big is that one?
That one is about 28, 30 pounds.
28 to 30 pounds. All these stuff. Where is all this grown at? All the fruits and things you've got here.
I'll go over there. This is a Persian melon. This is
Persian melon.
Persian melon.
So what's the difference here? I see you one you got cut open.
Yeah,
Is this
right
a Persian melon? Take a look here.
There's a difference on the melon.
So what does that taste like?
It's a very sweet melon.
Like a cantaloupe, a little
No,
sweeter?
no. This is goes back to Persia over 5,000 years. This melon here is the original melon.
All right.
Almost every other melon comes from this one.
All right, let's move right on down. You've got the grapes here.
Yeah,
Did you grow these grapes out in the
Yeah,
desert?
they're flame grapes. Yeah.
Can I steal one of the grapes?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna steal a grape here. And what did you call these?
Flame.
The flame.
Mm-hmm.
Flame grape.
Red flame. Yeah. Red flame.
Oh, nice sweet.
Yeah. Very sweet. Yeah.
All right, you got the peaches,
Yeah.
white peaches, yellow peaches.
The yellow peaches. Yeah.
Now, how much property do you grow all your fruits and vegetables on
I
out
have
there?
20 acres.
And you start this process when in a year?
We 25 years ago.
And you've been coming to the farmer's market. You do this farmer's market. What else do you do?
That's all. We've been going to a farmer's market only. We only do 4 markets. That's all.
All right, so we got the peaches, we got plums down here, and then look at that,
Tomatoes.
tomatoes.
And some potatoes there.
All right, so you get a little of everything here at the farmer's market.
Not too much, but a little bit of everything, you know. We don't have too much.
Enough to survive on, right?
That's all.
All right, Victor Valley College is where we are. We're at the farmer's market simply because, like with every show, someplace to go, and because you ought to know. Stay with us, everybody. More yet to come. Welcome back, everybody. Jim Hall, along with Caden. Joe Flores out here, our executive producer, and he's back here getting our shots for us today. And as we're doing this, we're at the farmer's market. Take a look back here. We're at Victor Valley College, just off of Bear Valley Road, right on the border of Victorville, Hesperia. If you don't know where we are, if you're out of the area or watching the show, wherever you happen to be, this happens every Thursday morning. It starts about 6 a.m. People get out here real early, especially the people with all the fruits and vegetables, all the different things out there, and they come out here and they do these things that, well, they perpetually do them. You heard some do it for the past 12 years since this has been going on. And they show up out here and they do the farmer's market. And it happens every Thursday. Now, there's farmer's markets in almost every community. Hesperia does one on Thursday, or rather Wednesday in the afternoon. They call it an evening farmer's market. Redlands does one on Thursdays. Upland in Old Town does one on Thursdays. So farmers markets have become very, very popular. In fact, you probably heard of Farmers Market Los Angeles, and that's one of the first big, huge farmers markets that started way back in the 19-teens. But enough of that. Take a look at some of the things that get sold out here. It's not all about fruits and vegetables. Some of the things is merchandise. You see little things, trinkets, jewelry. There's sunglasses out here. There's all sorts of different things. Cleaning products and so forth you can get out here. The Sierra Club is out here. I'm going to jump in and talk to them in just a second about what they do here. Sierra Club out here, and you can see talking about high desert birds. See that here? Do you know the high desert birds? Did you know we have some of these things out here? I certainly didn't. I've never seen that one before, but I'm going to find out about some of it. We have, like I say, picnic tables, artificial plants, cowboy hats, there's baseball caps, there's even memorabilia. In fact, Joe, just turn around. Look at some of the memorabilia here. Hey there, how are you guys? Jim Hall, you ought to know. We're doing a TV show. What's your name?
Kimberly Livingston.
Kimberly, and you are? How are you? So you got all kinds of stuff out here, and you right now you're wearing both the Lakers. You got Kobe out there. You got Michael Jackson out here. What's your most popular items right now out here?
Both. The Lakers and Michael Jackson.
Well, Lakers getting ready to kick it up again and bring it all back to like one more time. They're going to do it. All right.
Yes, one more time.
Show me something out here. If you were going to show me some of the hottest things to get, what's a big mover today?
The T-shirts.
T-shirts. Okay, you got those.
And we have the best price going because our T-shirts are $5 and $7.
$5 and $7. And you've got them on here. Look here, even with Michael Jackson's birth date on there. August 29th, 58 to June 25th, 2009, the King of Pop, and all the different things. Look at here, man like no other. And you've got some of the other things. You got some, oh, look at this plaque up here, King of Pop. Beautiful, nice plaque.
Yes, all these are collector's items. And they're here just really to show the people that how much Michael meant to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they can, have something to remember him by, too.
Now, back there, I see going back to basketball. Look at that, Champions 2009. There's the championship T-shirt. What a popular item that is.
2009 champions.
And there's the hats to go along with it. All right. So how much if I want the hat and the shirt? What am I getting there?
$10. Real
Bucks.
$10.
Can't beat that down in the road anywhere. How long have you been doing the farmers market?
Well, I've been doing a farm market right now for about a month and a half now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then do you do other venues?
Yes, I've been all over California, really.
Yeah.
Yes.
On the road, you travel?
On the road all the time, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll be back to see you. And as we continue on, she's getting information. You can see we've got some of the, look at here, pictures that they sell. There's some hand painted pictures out here. There's even pony rides for the kids and a lot of different things. But you can do a lot of things out here at the farmers market. A lot of things are for sale. A lot of things are available. Oh, here's some of the jewelry. I told you some jewelry was out here. Hello there. How are you? Jim Hall, you ought to know. Look at some of this stuff out here, Joe. Necklaces, bracelets, earrings. And you've been doing the farmers market how long?
How long? 30 months.
Yeah? Three or 4 months? Where are you from?
Korea.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming out. We appreciate it. And look at all this stuff that is available here. Hello there. How are you? Are you one of our viewers of the show?
No, I'm just here looking.
You're just looking.
A lot of good stuff.
Show me something that you see that you really like.
Well, I don't know. This is kind of neat. This ring.
So you go after the red, the ruby red.
I like rings, although I'm not wearing one today.
All right. Well, keep shopping. Thank you so much.
Look at everything.
All right. So we're out here, and we hope you'll get the opportunity to come out too. Farmers Market here at the Victor Valley Community College. That's where we are. That's where they hold it every Thursday, again from 6 a.m. until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They'll wrap it up. They even have fast food vendors. You saw the snow cone machine and all the other things up here, and it's all out here. Just real quick. Baby items out here, Joe. Whole list of them. Even the undergarments are here for the ladies. So whatever it is you're looking for, the artificial plants, statuary wear, I'm looking all the way down the way. I've got things for the Angels, things for the Dodgers, and it's everywhere. Just all part of the farmers market. Don't go anywhere, everybody. We're going to be back to wrap the show up here from Victor Valley College at this farmers market, and we hope you'll stay with us simply because you ought to know. Well, that's going to put the wraps on another show, everybody. Jim Hall, you ought to know. Caden, hey, look here. Look at this. Right there. Cornbread. Here's the Danish with the jelly in it. Cinnamon rolls down here. We have right here the Raisin Bread. Take a look at this right here. Raisin Bread with the cinnamons. You like that? That is good stuff. And then look at here. This is the one that you pull apart. What do they call that, Joe? Monkey bread, right? Monkey bread, the crazy bread. And look at that. That's for Caden right there. You like that? You want to pull some apart? You interested in that? It's all here at the Farmers Market. That's where we are, Farmers Market, Victor Valley College. And you can see all the different types of breads out here that are available. Just some of the items available here at the Farmers Market. It's here every Thursday, Victor Valley Community College, Bear Valley Road in Victorville. And it's here from 6 o'clock in the morning until about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then they all get home and get ready for the next week to do it again, just like us on this show. So that's going to put the wraps on this show from the Farmers Market. We're getting ready to go eat. You ready? Simply because you ought to know. See you next time, everybody.